Okay, so today I want you to think of a decision that you've made that you didn't love. You made the decision, but you didn't love it. You didn't love having to make it, or maybe, you wish that things had gone a little differently and you'd made a different decision. But you don't have to dwell on that part too much because, as they say, life kind of happens how it's supposed to, and there's really no reason to kind of regret. It was all a part of things, all a part of making you who you are today, kind of thing. So you're just going to take this decision, though, that you made, but that you didn't really love or didn't really love having to make, and you're going to celebrate it somehow. So find your decision first, nail it down, which does kind of take you back through the decisions you've made in your life. It gives you like a look at things, and it also makes you thumb through how you felt about them, because sometimes we don't even think about that. We just kind of like, the decision's made, it's done, and we don't even kind of let ourselves think like, well, how did I feel about that? Did I like that decision, or not? But it's not meant to like get you into a spin out over having made a poor decision. It's actually going to be this fun, sarcastic flip on itself. And we're going to celebrate it somehow. Okay. So if the decision was like to break up with someone that, you didn't really love that because maybe, it could have gone better if you hadn't or something, then you're going to celebrate that somehow. Maybe you do a dance party to some songs that represent how you feel about it, or maybe you burn your old letters that you guys had, or, some kind of bonfire party, or then another one could be if you made the decision to just read a bunch of your own books instead of do whatever the classwork that you were supposed to do for school, and whatever, got some bad grades because of it, whatever, you're going to make a giant book tower. And that's going to be your party of all the books that you did read instead of the ones that you didn't, or make a giant book tower of the ones that you didn't. I don't know. And all the time you saved yourself, but have yourself a party, celebrate some kind of celebration. It could be a tame kind of celebration, or it can be a really loud celebration. Or, it could be really deep, touching stuff too. Like maybe, I don't know, you've decided that like having kids isn't something that you want to do, and you don't love that decision because it's like kind of a hard one that you've made, but it is also the decision you've made. And so you celebrate that by sending gifts to other people's kids, because, hooray that they do want to do it, and you'll support them instead. So there's a bunch of different ways this can go. You just find a decision you made. There's a lot of different ways this can go because there's all kinds of decisions that we make in life, but you're just going to get creative and find your way to celebrate it. So if you decided or made a decision to be mean to someone in the past, you're going to celebrate it by, listing out all the different ways that grew you as a person. Or if you decided to end a friendship with someone and that gave you a bunch of extra free time, or let you meet 5 new people, or started you down a completely different path, you're going to celebrate by, putting up some kind of collage of pictures of you and those new friends, or you and that new activity. Or if you decided to stop doing a certain activity that you had loved, like painting or some other music passion that you were spending a lot of hours a week to doing. You didn't love that decision, but you did make it, but it did buy you a lot of extra time. You can make some sort of beautiful mural of like calendar pages that like represent you having all this free time, or pictures of all the outdoor woods hikes that you went on when you had all that extra free time, or pictures of your grades, which are now amazing, or whatever, your performance at work that's now amazing, or some, paycheck stubs that you've like got all these extra hours at work that you're now able to do, and you are celebrating that. So, you find your way to celebrate. You find your activity. Like I said, it can be a subtle party like making an art collage or creating a playlist or having a little dance party, or it can be a bigger kind of thing with higher energy like, bonfire or fast dance party, not the subtle in your shower kind. I have both. So I'm very familiar with both. But yeah, you decide. You decide. No reason to define the word celebrate other than something to commemorate a positive thing that came from this decision that you didn't really love, and see how that goes.